that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Achua is out there with Kuminga. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. Well, Greg, we just saw it. MP is going to be making a trip to the All-Star weekend as he's playing in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And what an opportunity for him to show the world what he's got, playing alongside the premier young talent of the NBA.
MP fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. MP's shot is good. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Campazzo covered by MP. Here's Giddey. Over Barnes and off the left side of the rim, and he swirls in for it. And you know, Greg, the way MP's been playing, it's no surprise he will officially be in this year's All-Star game.
And of course, social media is already blowing up over it. This guy breaks the internet every time he has big news.
Buries it from three-point range.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Now, MP. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. MP fires from way outside. Another three for USA.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Giddey. Green with the rebound. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the basket by Jalen Green. Hey, Greg, we've got an update regarding MP. He'll be making a well-deserved appearance in the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend.
Well, that competition just heated up. It's an exciting chance for him to show off his accuracy and let the world know just how lights out he can be. And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Good work there as it goes. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Campazzo, the pass to Şengün. Got a hand on it. Now USA with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
To the paint. Shoots from the block. Şengün passes to Campazzo. Shot clock at 5. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for USA.
Great three-point shooting here out of the game. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
And now the first time out called here for Team World. MP's really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And USA with some changes. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Stewart. Tillman comes in for Barnes. Halliburton subbed in for Green. Here's Şengün. Avdia, the pass to Melodon. 5 to shoot. Pass to Pakusevski. That's short off the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
It's deflected. Pass to Avdia. Here's Primo. He's covered by Halliburton. Primo, the pass to Avdia. Now here's Melodon. He's covered closely. And again, unable to change momentum here. On the wing, MP. 14 points for him. Here's Tillman. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Primo with the bucket.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pakusevski, the pass to Melodon. The 10-footer. That shot off the mark. So USA will take it the other way. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Another 3 for USA.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Primo, the pass to Pakusevski. Pass to Melodon. There's the pass to Primo. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Primo's got 5 now.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
And the basket by MP.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Primo, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first. And it's time to get back. Completely new group for USA. A big group substitution here for Team World.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Kuminga, Avdia out there with Precious Achua. And it's Giddey in at the 2 spot.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for USA.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
That one goes. Count it.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
MP looking around. Got a piece of it. Pass to Avdia. Inside, Achua. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball. USA leading by 16. MP outside. Takes the 3. Rebound by Team World.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Now USA with it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Team World trails by 16. Now here's Kuminga. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Campazzo covered by Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Giddey. Great D that time from Green.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 27.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Campazzo, the pass to Kuminga. Campazzo covered by MP and stolen by MP. On the wing, Green. Kicks it out to MP. Puts up a 3. Drains the 3-pointer. MP's got 30 points.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
MP outside. USA moving the ball around. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's MP following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. And the basket by MP.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
For Team World, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Team World making a change here
on the court.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And it's USA sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Green is out there with MP. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Barnes. And it's Bay in at the three, the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Campazzo, the pass to Şengün. And the layup's good off the glass. Şengün's got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
MP passes to Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 8 points for him.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They get it back. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Achua, 1 shot.
And that one falls for Achua. And so MV will bring it up for USA. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Campazzo covered by MP. Pass to Kuminga. The dunk by Achua.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
MP outside. Down low, Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Good on the bucket. Campazzo's got his second bucket of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now, MP. He's got 39. And Stewart gets it to go.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And stolen by MP. A kicks to MP. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 4 this quarter.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Passes it to Şengün. He lobs it up.
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play.
I tell you what, guys, the pass and catch, both next to impossible.
So timeout called here, the first for USA. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here's Primo, covered by Martin. The pass to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Giddey's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Giddey.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
That one drops for 9 points in the game so far.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Wasted no time on that one. 45 points for MP.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand than one foot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for USA.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for USA. Halliburton comes in for Sadiq Bey.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And finished off by Martin.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
Pass to Cunningham. MP kicks to Halliburton. A 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Pass to Primo. Now here's Melodon. Covered by MP. And Wiseman comes to help. Passes to Melodon. Over MP. The shot by Melodon. No good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The pass to Şengün. Here's Pakusevski. Team World needs to get off a shot. That one good for 2. Şengün's got 10 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Oh, nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act. Heady play.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Wiseman.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Tillman, he's checked in for Martin. And both free throws good for Wiseman. On offense, here's Team World. 1:15 left to play here in the third. Pass to Primo. Jacks up a three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
To the middle, stolen. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Maladon passes to Şengün. Over MP. Şengün, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP left side. Pass to Tillman. Kicks it out to MP. There's the three. Rebound by Team World. Abdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Primo. Pulls up. And the shot is long.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open.
And it's USA holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-point... USA with some changes. Stewart checked in for Wiseman. Bay comes in for Tillman. And MP subbed in for Green. So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Maladon. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Primo. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. USA leading by 15. MP outside. To the inside. Poked away. Here's Maladon. And Team World another 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for USA. Down low, here's Barnes. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7, he has made 7.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
To the wing right side.
2 minutes.
Abdia can't hit. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Here's Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Stewart's got 4 this quarter. Stewart's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Primo. Guarded by Stewart. It's blocked. On the wing, MP. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 10 points in just the second half.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
USA leading by 16. MP left side. Stewart trying to get open. They grab their own miss, and the dunk by Barnes.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
On the wing, MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 52 points.
Team World.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And Team World calls time here. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. Here's Primo. Maladon passes to Kuminga. Over Green. Now the pass to Maladon. Another shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Team World, Theo Maladon. At the line for 2.
That free throw good for Maladon. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
For our next segment, we're joined live in studio by the one and only MP. You may know him as a YouTube star. I just know him as the Rook. MP, welcome to the show.
Hey, yo, thanks for having me, Kendrick.
Now, first of all, congratulations on making the All-Star team.
Hey, I appreciate that.
As you know, I've been critical of you at times this season.
No, I know.
And so far, you've proven me wrong. But I always say, real hoopers make their mark in the playoffs. Postseason is a whole different game, MP. And if you want to prove you belong in this league, that's where you got to step it up. What do you have to say about that?
Look, I feel confident in the team management put together, and I think we got what it takes to make a deep run in the playoffs.
I get all that. But do you think you could step up your game when it matters the most?
Hey, look, I sure hope so. But it's about all of us doing it together, not just me. And that's honestly where I feel the most confident. You know, we got great veteran leadership. We got great coaches. And I know they'll be there to pick me up if I'm struggling.
Well, I tell you what, let's hope you don't struggle too much now. Thanks for joining me, MP.
Hey, yo, thanks for having me, Perk.
I've heard from some of you on social media that I need to apologize to MP. He's in the running for an All-Star spot. That's great. Congrats. He's had a nice little streak, but can he keep it up? There's a lot of guys who had a nice little streak in the league. Can MP do it over the course of an entire season, over multiple seasons, in the playoffs? That's the real test. Until MP does that, I don't think I owe him squat. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Guess we'll find out. MP, what can I say? I was wrong about you, brother. You could put together a nice little season here. Rookie of the Year favorite, MVP contentions. It's impressive, no doubt, which is why I hope you don't crack under pressure. Now, I'm not saying you will. I've learned not to bet against you, but this is going to be unlike anything you've seen in your life. This ain't YouTube. This is the NBA. You're going to have more press, more fans, more everything than ever before as you chase this thing. I got to be honest. I'm not sure you've got what it takes to pull this off, but I guess we'll see. Carry on.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil weight. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Lil weight. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it.
They still found a way to somehow make the game look even better.
22 will be a great game, and I think the game will take more skill this year.
Look at the dot. Oh, yeah.
Night and day from NBA 2K21, in my opinion. I just like the speed and pace of the game. So for me, that means funner.
I definitely think, there's a lot of things that they have coming that the community's going to love. I think it's going to blow their mind.
Let's go, baby.
Welcome to NBA 2K22 and an all-new season of 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan, and every week we'll be your in-game source for 2K22 tips, event updates, and features highlighting you, the 2K community. This week we're diving into what's new in the game, and NBA 2K22 is packed with new features, and it's only going to get better. The game will continue to update every 6 weeks with a new feature called Seasons. Enjoy new theme challenges, music, and clothing drops, even new modes popping up as you play through the year. In other news, you'll notice we've enriched that home court experience with the voices of your team's in-arena PA announcers.
It's about to go down.
In My Team Enjoy, a massive feature upgrade across the board this year, we have huge tournament news. We'll dive into all the My Team details later in the show, so stick around. And whichever platform you're joining us from, NBA 2K22 has plenty to talk about. Let's start with Current Gen. All aboard the 2K cruise. On Current Gen, we're hopping aboard the Concha Del Mar for new scenery, competition, and challenges. But this is no ordinary cruise ship, as Concha Del Mar will be making new stops for each season. Your journey will start in the Caribbean, but after that, it's a mystery. From the luxurious lobby to the open-air basketball courts, this cruise ship is stunning. You can use the elevator to get to different locations and play your favorite game modes. There's a lot of new activities to check out, so don't be shy. This cruise ship has a bunch of different decks, and each deck presents new activities to participate in. On Deck A, you can customize your My Court or face top competition in the Pro-Am. On deck 4, you'll find the My Team Theater, new home to the My Team mode. Card collectors, online competitors, or casual players, there's something for everyone in this year's My Team. We'll take a full theater tour later in the show. Heading to deck 14, you can test your skills in a variety of games. On deck 15, you can play pickup games in a 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 fashion. And at the top deck, deck 16, you can hop into full court 4v4 or 5v5 games. The views at the top are second to none. Throughout the cruise ship, you'll see on-board staff members that offer a variety of challenges and quests for you. From Robin at Guest Services to the elusive cruise director, they each offer different unlockable events and opportunities to raise your rep. Can you make a name for yourself on the court and around the ship? I sure hope so. So hop aboard and join the fun and see what your legacy will be on the 2K cruise.
Welcome to AllStar action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with you, Mark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Next up is the three-point contest for tonight. One NBA sharpshooter will add his name to a trophy that contains a who's who of the best long-range bombers in league history.
For a lot of folks, this is actually their favorite All-Star event. There's a lot of drama.
And here we go with MP.
And, of course, in his first NBA season, already a shootout contestant.
There's no time to waste in this competition. The clock is ticking, and it's ticking fast.
Yeah, but as a shooter, you don't want to keep peeking at the clock in between shots. You've got to keep that time in your head.
Now 3 points, 5 big points on that rack alone. Now is 6. That's 7. He's got 8.
Wasting little time.
That's 5 straight. He's getting on a roll. Make that 14.
And that's his 3rd straight good rack. He's rolling.
17 on the board. Can't get the money ball. Pushes it to 18. He's at 19, clearing the 20-point mark. He racks up 20 points in the round. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
I think things are so much easier when a shooter gets off to a good start, and he certainly did that.
So it's Luka Doncic ready to go. Makes his first there. 2 points. 3 down.
That's the stuff. Well, he handled that rack well.
Take that.
He finishes the round with 25 points. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Yeah, what a start he had to the round. I mean, he was perfect through the first 7 balls.
And here we go with C.J. McCollum. Go! And so we'll see Malik Beasley.
You know, in the three-point contest, these guys are really on an island out there. I mean, you're used to.
So he ends up at 17. I think he's pretty unlucky. He was good, but a few other players were great. And so it's D'Angelo Russell ready to go.
20 points, the threshold to stay.
Let's go. And so it'll be Stephen Curry here. He knows exactly what score will get him into the next round.
He'll need 20 points.
He finishes the round with 25 points. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
Yeah, you just needed to get warmed up a little.
And here we go with C.J. McCollum. By going first, he can put a lot of the pressure on the guys behind him. That's a good score. So it's Luka Doncic ready to go.
You know, it means so much to get off.
He finishes off the round with 19 points. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
He lit it up big time. That was some silky smooth shooting all the way through.
Yeah, his stroke looked great. He went along.
2, 1, go. That wraps up this year's thrilling three-point contest. It was an absolute clinic.
And if the beat line, you made it. Body, yaddy, 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 body, yaddy, yaddy.
I feel like everything that the community was giving them feedback on, I feel like they kind of took that and pretty much improved everything.
Dribbling has been a big thing, and this year I feel like there's a lot more that you can use and you can explode off of, which has been big.
With the way their dribbling is, I think the guards will return, especially since we have a decent bash count now.
I feel like defense was definitely something they put a lot of time and effort into, so I'm excited.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here.
Substitution
here for the East. Jokic is checked in for Joel Embiid. Bam Adebayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bradley Beal's checked in for Leonard. And MP subbed in for Curry. On the court for the West All-Stars, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Davis. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Paul George. And it's Levine in at the three, the small forward.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Davis with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Bangs home the trifecta.
I think this particular play hinges on Davis's shooting ability. But you've got to set him up right, and the basket is virtually guaranteed if you do.
And here's MP for three. Hands it from downtown.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Paul with the three. The shot comes out. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. East All-Stars lead by one. And back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, MP is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Doncic, and it's Adebayo in at the four. Randall with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Randall with the bucket.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Man, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategy closely guarded. One aspect of...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the West All-Stars. They're up by 4. And join us right back here. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on... Substitution here for the East. Porzingis is checked in for Joel Embiid. Sabonis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Bradley Beal's checked in for Leonard. And MP subbed in for Doncic. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Julius Randle's checked in for Harden. Davis comes in for Jason Tatum. Jackson, he's checked in for LeBron. And Lillard subbed in for Chris Paul. On the court for the West All-Stars, Jaren Jackson is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Randle in at the center position.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
It's Beal on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. And MP with the basket on the assist from Beal.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And that one's good, Lillard.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
MP passes to Porzingis. It's good.
You know what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tipped away and stolen by MP. It's Beal on the wing. Yep, it counts.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Butler finds Lillard. And the 3 ball is good.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats. I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click primitive. Yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Little waist, body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Little waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy. The category is body. Look at the way it's sitting. That ratio so out of control. That waist that. If I were me and I would've seen myself, I would have bought me. Hey. I could build a house with all the. Yeah. Been a lifetime trying to get this high. And if her head too big, I could make that pop. I'm not the one to play with, like a touch me not. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Little waist, body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Little waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy.
New features, the alley-oop and the contact dunks, and I think it's great for the game. It's a new skill level.
This year, it feels like it's a little bit more toned down, and you actually have to time them with the new meter, which I think people will like. Green bean.
I got to play with Kyrie and Steph, and oh man, some of the badges too that, you know, I'm not sure if I can say or not, but some of the badges too that I've seen is like crazy. Like it's some crazy stuff, man. I'm really excited. What's the one that Steph got? I think it's called Chef. That badge is.
That's all. Oh. There's so many different controls this year, so it's just going to be a fun time.
I feel like it's going to be an amazing year, especially after last year. You know, I feel like everyone's going to be surprised and they're going to love it.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. A look from above the incredible City Hall building here at our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And with tip-off.
Thank you very much.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Look at Philadelphia. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive in advance, isn't it?
Amen.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in the three. And for Philadelphia, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. MP is out there with Simmons. And it's Embiid in at 7. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
MP passes to Embiid. Stolen by Collins. Young against Simmons. Knocks it loose. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
MP, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hunter kicks to Young. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter, he's a shot-blocking threat.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Collins over Harris. Now here's MP driving to the basket, and MP throws it down. And here the first taste of the playoffs for MP. Greg, it's truly a different experience.
There's no way to prepare for NBA playoff basketball. It'll be interesting to see how MP handles the increased scrutiny.
Pass to Young. Back to Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside. Is Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Young inside. Guarded by Embiid. 5 on the clock. Bobbed up there for Collins.
Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
The 76ers trail.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Embiid deciding where to go with it. A three. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Young against Simmons. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Collins against MP. From deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. And Jake Milton in for Simmons. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris. From the strike. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
No good that time. The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Really tough to get a shot over the frame and jumping ability of Andre Drummond. He got up there and got that one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. Nice D from Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. Drummond working against Gallinari. And they get it. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've got and a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees that
I think I need to, be more.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And the small and power forwards are Thybulle and Harris. MP is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Drummond's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the 76ers. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well,
MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was a driven man. He added 27 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident. Notching a double-double, also making his presence felt. And this is what we've come to expect. That performance demonstrated why he's in a league of his own.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see it.
Coming out to the floor from the Hawks.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. This is it to Springer. And stolen by Hunter. Lobbed up there for Collins. Green with the block.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot-blocking guards you're going to find.
MP passes to Embiid. Young with the steal. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. With some art. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Philadelphia leading by 5. MP passes to Embiid. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young outside. Inside. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Young against Green. Now Young. The layup off target.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. MP's really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich. They have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
MP outside. Back to Simmons. MP against Collins. A 3 from MP. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Collins finds Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Lots of room. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
You can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Atlanta calls timeout. MP's really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. And it's Wright in for Simmons. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. Korkmaz checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
The game has changed so much, even in Andre Drummond's time in the NBA, but he's still a classic big and a double-double machine. He's not going to jack up a bunch of threes. He's going to do damage down low.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Herter, covered by MP. Herter, and it's sent back by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And Wright throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Okongwu, the pass to Herter, gets to the corner and buries it.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Sixers.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Drummond uses his body, goes right into the defender to get that shot off. And you're going to have to foul him on that.
The 76ers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a change for the Hawks. Williams is checked in, and he sinks the second. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From 12 feet out, it's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP passes to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Williams passes to Okongwu. Gallinari, the bounce pass. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. He gets it in there. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
Williams passes to Herter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And it's Drummond missing. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Drummond's got 7.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Williams. Gallinari passes to Korkmaz. Wide open shot is on the money. Korkmaz has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
35 seconds left to play in the third. Korkmaz kicks to Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the defense work.
On the wing, Harris. MP up top. He's guarded by Williams. And here's MP for 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Poked loose. And so it's Philadelphia out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Coaches talk about...
Some changes here for the 76ers. Harris is checked in for Shake Milton. And MP subbed in for Maxey. Atlanta also making some changes here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Kevin Herter comes in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Simmons is out there with MP. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And the shot goes down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Trae Young, good.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
MP outside. From downtown, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. That's 23 points for MP.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the 76ers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Young against MP. Young drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drives to the hoop. MP, no good. Here's Atlanta now. They trail by 18. Here's Herter. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
MP, that's for 2. Can't get it to fall. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah, okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy curvy wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. All my been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah. I'm very well on my as you could tell. Any years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Little waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Little waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. The category is body. Look at the way it's sitting. That ratio so out of control. That waist, that waist, that. If I were me and I would've seen myself, I would have bought me. Hey. I could build a house without a. Yeah. Been a lifetime trying to get this high. And if her head too big, I could make that pop. I'm not the one to play with, like a touch me not. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Yeah. Little waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big. Whoa. Little waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
If you're joining us over on Next Gen, you'll find in 2K22 the city is alive and there are big changes throughout. Starting in my career, day or night, the city has attractions and activities to explore as you improve your game and build your status as an NBA legend. It's also now bustling with new residents who are enjoying the recreation and offer your My Player special challenges, contests, and shopping opportunities. Off the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. That's the scene for the Hawks. You want to talk about explosive finishers? He's one of the best. John Collins looking to take flight and lead his team as they get ready for action inside the Wells Fargo Center. Hawks, Sixers, round 1 of the NBA playoffs. We are set to bring you the action as round 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs continues on 2K Sports. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point. Guys?"
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Ben Simmons is...
What's up, man? Chillin', playing.
Out there with MP, and it's Green in at the 3. You take a look at Philadelphia. They did what they needed to do in game 1. Now they just have to keep it going.
They really do. I mean, the pressure is on them to keep home court advantage. This should be a tougher game than that first one.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. MP outside. Here's Harris. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
This speaks to the assertiveness of Harris. Shots like this demonstrate how effective he can
be. Collins outside. Pass to Young. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Nice assist, a nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Refusing to be tied down, Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
He against Young. Back to MP. Lets the three fly. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Young, the pass to Collins. Bogdanovich from long range. Shot no good. The 76ers go the other way with it. Down low. Embiid goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro in not letting the defense dictate to him.
Young against Harris. Outside Young. Inside. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Collins. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket of the game. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Outside, Green. And here's MP from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
They've come out the locker room. His side. 4 for 4 to start.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Hunter against Harris. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor. He likes to make plays.
Outside Simmons. Excellent D there from Capella.
Love to see the defense exhibit some passion and protect the rim right there.
Bogdanovich finds Young.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Green against Hunter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
Just thought it might be different.
Shooting for Lakers, DeAndre Hunter, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Hunter. And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Thibault comes in for Green. And Milton subbed in for Ben Simmons. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu checks in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Young. Here's Drummond. Good. And the assist goes to Embiid.
The strength of Drummond on display.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Gallinari. Here's Okongwu. It's stolen by MP. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for 2.
I mean, 5 dunks in one game, I can never get
No good on that one. Korkmaz is checked in for Hunter. He hits the second from the line. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari with it. Outside, Williams. Left side, Gallinari. Here's Okongwu. Drummond defending. Just 5 on the clock. Williams from long range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's MP. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 9.
Fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Williams against MP. From 12 feet. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Here's Drummond. Rejected by Okongwu. Now here's Here's Williams. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Williams on the wing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
MP outside. Drummond. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And that does it for the first quarter. The Sixers on top, leading by 8. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
Just say you'll get more for alley-hoops and dunks. And then layups will be less. I believe the floaters will probably be in between, like giving you like XP or whatever, in between the dunks and the layups.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one. But yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
On the floor for Atlanta, Kevin Huerter out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Gallinari in at the 4-man position.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He ended up with 26 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was tenacious, continuing to play exceptional basketball. Guys, we'll see how long he can play at this level.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one. Yeah, right. I'm sure he wants to come out and attack more. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
And MP throws it down.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. You have to use that timeout and give him some medical attention.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Joel Embiid.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Shoots from the baseline, and that one's long.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's no wonder right there in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
MP against Williams. Over Harris. Williams misses.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Pass to MP. For 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence. The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Here's Williams. Atlanta again missing. MP way outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. The Sixers on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. The Hawks shooting a rough 29% from the field here. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and 5. MP is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Playing with an edge. Embiid with the slam. An emotional leader for his team.
And the Hawks with possession here. Outside Young. Charity stripe shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Young's got 8 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's MP. Capella with a block.
You can't throw big stuff around Capella. He takes pride in sending shots back. Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
It's stolen by MP. Here he goes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 21 points in the game.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks like.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Bogdanovich from long range. He can't hit that time. The 76ers have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Connects from downtown. 24 points for him.
And it's not difficult to see the potential that Harris has. I mean, he's a guy that can do just about everything out there on the floor.
Collins outside. Pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
MP, the pass to Embiid. Back to MP. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He has got to do something to take away his 3-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. And here's Young. Collins right side. Here's Capella. That one is off. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
But they're playing well as well, taking shots they know they can make, building this lead.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
2 minutes remaining.
Collins against Harris.
2 minutes.
Now here's Young. He's guarded closely. Here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And I mean, what can you do? Capella's agility, I mean, in the pick and roll, it's impressive.
MP against Young. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Capella. Outside Young. Over Harris. Young can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
DeAndre Hunter.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Thibault comes in for Green. And Wright subbed in for Ben Simmons. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu checks in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Korkmaz is checked in for Hunter. And Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovich.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
Pass to Gallinari. Outside Young. Here's Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Young, the pass to Gallinari. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Pass to Harris. Back to MP. Thibault on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
He attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
76ers foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Philadelphia with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. A chance now to hear Nate McMillan talking to his team moments ago.
You got to rebound the ball. Everybody's come to the paint without big.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Danilo Gallinari out there with the Kongwu. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz. Then there's Johnson. And it's Williams in at the point guard.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters. Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading the scores.
Philadelphia grabs the miss. From deep, MP gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it. Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here's Williams. Back to Korkmaz. Johnson passes to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Here's Korkmaz. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for joining us. We'll see you later.
That's how much I just made right now. Oh, I get to go to the counter. Go pick up my little check. See how much it is. I don't know how much it is. Hey, don't mess around on those games. don't know. I don't feel like riding my skateboard. I maxed out my steals. Just use that animation. The jump shot splash. I had it on before, but it never stayed. Let's see, I'm using it. What's that? Because I had them on and now they're off. I always try to put them back on. I try to play with them in rec. For a while. Oh, heck.
On a skateboard and head to the races, where the fastest time in the city will receive a special PC reward. The city also has new and quicker alternatives to get into online hoops. Your My Player can now enter unique matchmaking buildings and be placed into competition immediately. Pressing the shot button while walking around the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Ben Simmons' shooting has always been a topic of concern since he came into the league.
Good idea. Thank you, D.A. Look at the 76ers starting group. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. MP is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. You look at the Hawks. Even though they start this series in a hole, Greg, it wasn't entirely unexpected, but now at home, they have to put a W on the board.
And you know, Kevin, I look for them to be more comfortable here tonight. You often shoot better at home. Sometimes role players produce more at home. It's an environment and a crowd filled with energy that you're used to.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Capella. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Embiid. MP against Young. MP, that's for 2. Collins grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here is Young. Out to the wing. Here's Hunter. Driving inside. Embiid with the steal. Right side Simmons. Over Collins. No good from Simmons. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by MP. Great open look there.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Shields plays it up and banks it in. Here's Young. It's stolen by Green. Here's Simmons, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Capella, high post. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Good D by Bogdanovich.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here is Young. Dishes it to Collins. Simmons against Young. Just 4 to shoot. Count it. Young's got 5 points so far.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
MP kicks to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. He claims that one off the back iron and down it falls. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the Hawks have a completely new group on the floor. Then for the 76ers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And it's Jake Milton in for Simmons.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Milton kicks to MP. Latrey nailed from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Hawks trail by 6. Herter passes to Williams. Here's Korkmaz. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And that one's good. Drummond.
That's what 7 feet 280 will do for you. Takes the hit and keeps right on going.
Williams up on top. Guarded by Harris. Really left alone that time.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's MP for three. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Korkmaz. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And a wide open look for MP. Good on the triple. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Philadelphia.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Philadelphia ahead. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And so in the game for the 76ers, and the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. MP is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was all business. He dropped in 34 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And he dunks it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Williams after the Sixers pick up two. Here's Hurt. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herter.
MP against Williams. The drive by MP. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection.
Don't take me out, coach.
So it's Philadelphia. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more NBA action. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. MP looking around. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Simmons against Young. And Embiid with the block.
length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Passes it to Collins. Now the dish to Bogdanovich. Count it. Good.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
MP with it, and guarded by Capella. Embiid kicks to MP. Simmons on the wing. That one goes in. Simmons got 10.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim, more often than not having the physical advantage.
Pass to Young for the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist in this one. To the paint. There's Embiid. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And what you love about Embiid, he gives you the offense, defense, rebounding, but he also plays with an edge. He gives this team a certain confidence when they take the floor.
To the middle, and stolen by Simmons. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Off target with his 3. Here's Hunter driving the lane. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris. With the floater. Up again. MP on the follow. He's got 17.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Young against MP. Young passes to Capella. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
The Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Gallinari comes in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. And then for Philadelphia, Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's DeLon Wright in for Danny Green. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Korkmaz checked in for Capella. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 11. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Lets it go from 11. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harris outside. Back to MP. The 3 ball. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. It's a 14-point game.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
It's Drummond, high post. MP outside. Shoots the 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Outside Williams. The pass to Huerter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Nice effort by Harris, attacking, being aggressive around the rim.
.50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Williams passes to Gallinari. Knocked away and stolen by MP. Drops in the breakaway layup. MP's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Herter passes to Okongwu. Back to Herter. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Going hard to the rim. That's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
And that one's good. Right.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Williams against Wright. Williams kicks to Gallinari. They get a hand on it. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Now that Herter settled into the league a little bit, you can see the confidence growing.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Shake Milton is out there with MP. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem. A dangerous scorer.
Here's Korkmaz. And Thibault sends it back. And there's the feed to Drummond. And tonight he sends it right off the glass. Gallinari kicks to Young. Over MP. And the shot falls short this time. The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Atlanta calls timeout. MP's really making a difference here.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Back to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Over Young. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Young's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 16. Harris dishes to Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And Game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the 76ers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Collins finds Young. Teardrop shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here.
Now game's over.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. You can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
In the third quarter or fourth? Oh, yeah, let's finish faster than I do. This is the first day.
Body crazy, curvy, wavy feet. Yeah, little waist, body crazy, curvy, wavy feet. Little waist, body yada 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 yada.
The whole time.
Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Tossy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me if I'm present when I'm absent. Speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats. I call them Carol Baskins. Body yada 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 yada
Triple threat.
body yada 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 yada. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, little waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, little waist. Body yada 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 yada. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. All my feet been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah, I'm very well. On my this you can tell. Any got beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Rule number 2.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the neighborhood. Ooh, that felt good. How does that feel even better? Thank you, fade ass nigga. I need to go wash, but I don't ever go wash. Shit.
The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Confidence, see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMX things. These boys and they people in the city see the moves in the current and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. Ray wanna be in this scene. She had a video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being in this scene.
This is gonna be crazy, but you gotta get sense of humor. Definitely see the skipping on the rhythm. You know, you play for the dick.
Hey Google. Hey Google. I know you hear me, bitch. Hey Google. Well, fuck you too.
I think that the new episode comes out today. Of Wu-Tang.
Oh, bro.
I think it's Thursdays.
Hey Google. Motherfuckers, Siri, whatever the fuck your name is. I know you talk. I mean, yeah, you do. You making me look retarded. Sit here fucking talking to the computer and start doing these things. Yeah, now you wanna act stupid. Cause I could sit here and be talking shit to the TV, and that bitch would come up. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, now you wanna, like, get the fuck out of here. What are we looking for? Bitch, I ain't looking for shit. You done pissed me off now. Oh, shit. It's gonna be fine. I'm good right now. I'm super get the bait. Like a big potato. A loaded baked potato. I said I'm like a loaded baked potato. Baked. I don't know. I just happen to be down there. Appreciate you, sir. I'm in the zone right now. If my defense can be zone. Hey. I shouldn't have said that. I tried to say it rather. Everybody going. Trying to play offense on defense.
Watch
Who's got ball? Watch the pitch.
You know, it's funny, I didn't throw it earlier or anything. It just
I got ball. Bust that. There you go.
I guess I'll go ahead and just be aggressive. It doesn't really matter because I'm holding the ball. Alright, got that nigga. They caught time out. Funny, he only got 6 points on all that shit. They don't want him to have the ball. Like, he's the person I kind of hate on the team. If I was on that team, he just wants to shoot. Niggas cheat like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna sit there and bring in a face like that. Giving it to him. I need this shit. Oh, I ain't either. Oh. They should be calling fouls anyway, though. All three of them niggas fucking bodying me in there. Right here. That's what I'm doing. Obviously, you don't see. So I gotta move around and take dumb shots. To my grave. Quit getting dunks online.